Hi, Adam here, Head of Manufacturing Excellence at Quik Corp Coolum. We're a family-owned and operated company with full in-house capability, including design, procurement, machining, everything. So we've got a unit here that was asked to be built. It's a light attack vehicle that helps with controlled burns and firefighting as well. Let's have a look. So this type of vehicle is used for their controlled burn off. This isn't necessarily a complete firefighting unit, but it definitely has the capability to do that. So we have all of our internal storage and stowage. All of this has been built here in the factory. So these lockers have been built to suit the conditions that these guys are working in, making sure that they're sealed and ember-proof, so if there is ever an issue and they're out in the field, everything inside is fully contained and safe. As we move around the vehicle, we fill our fuel in this section here, and we have a unit that fills our drip torches. This is used so they can do their controlled burn-offs out in the field. As we walk around the back, we've got a full aquafoam system that has all of our panels and switches that we need to make sure this is done correctly. So the guys can operate everything they need from the safety of the back of their cab. All of the equipment, including the hosing, has been manufactured here in our factory on the Sunshine Coast. This remote control helps the operator control the hosing and wind it back. Inside the unit, making sure that the hosing doesn't get crimped, we have our Archimedes screw, which makes sure that this hosing is aligned and doesn't double up. As we walk around this unit, you'll notice we have lots of cameras. One of the big things this time around was to make sure they had 360 vision. So we've got multiple cameras that are able to be seen inside the cab so they can see what's going on at any given time. Over here, we've got our Honda motor with our Davy pump to make sure that we are putting the right pressure into our hose spraying equipment. So out in the field, the guys can rely on quality workmanship and quality materials. As we walk around, we've got our trip torch holders and more stowage room. And this is the beauty of having an integrated tank underneath. It allows them much more space to put things in place. We've got our hydrant fill points, which are located in certain areas, also colour-coded. You'll see a lot of the signage and the stickers, all done in-house as well. Now, one of the big pieces of this is the amount of electrical work that goes in this. It's one of those things that you don't see. Our guys here, in-house, make sure that all of this gets done. We've got our storage locations that have been fully designed, all manufactured here on site and built to suit. Here we have our suction intake, which the guys use in an emergency at the back to get water in fast from dams or pools. We've got our hold down points for our fridges and other hold down accessories to make sure that all of the equipment they need is suited for them. And we'll take a look inside where we'll have a look at some of the cameras and other cool functions. So here we are inside the cab. In the center here, you'll see a lot of our switch panels, which gives the cab operator direct control of all of the cool gadgets and features that we've put in here. One of the main features as well is the dual battery system, which if one goes down in an emergency, they can flick the switch here, jump to the other battery and make sure that they get the vehicle started. We also have a couple of these monitors which are linked to all of those cameras that I've shown you throughout the vehicle. Behind here, we've got all of our electrical system. Again, you don't see it, but there's so much work that we get to do in-house here to get the customer what they need. We also have a control panel for their lighting. On the vehicle, there's a whole range of lighting that gives them full visibility in the field, which is all accessible and controlled down here. Here we are at the front of the vehicle. It gives us a much better appreciation for the amount of lighting and electrical work that goes into this. Here's one of our front cameras. We've also got a winch underneath. Let's have a look under the bonnet. So here we are inside, having a look at a lot of the electrical work that's been done with our dual battery setup. We've got our circuit breakers here to make sure that the important equipment doesn't get damaged in the event of an electrical issue. Over here we've got our fuse box for our emergency start to make sure that the guys can get going if they do have an issue with one of the batteries.